see here, as we understand the central problem of economics, what to produce, how to produce. What to produce means, suppose take it for example, you have a limited amount of money, 5 lakhs, but you have a 2 project. You can make a packed drink water, is it clear? This is one project, and you can produce another packed atta like that. Okay. Now take it for granted, but you don't have 10 lakhs rupees. Each project costs 5. Then you have to choose. That means resource, that's the money. You have a limited. You have to choose whether you want to produce the packed drinking water or the packed atta or like that. Is it clear? So we have to choose the problem of allocation of resource. What is the problem? Allocation of resource. आपके पास resource कम है, आप कहाँ पर allocate करोगे? उस resource को कैसे use करोगे? कैसे allocate करें? ये exactly आपको economics बताते हैं. How to allocate the resource. Next, how to produce. Suppose take it for granted, you want to produce the packed drinking water. There are 2 types of machines are there. One is fully automatic. Another one is the semi-automatic or manual. Fully automatic needs a huge capital, whereas manual needs less capital. Now here is a problem of choice. You have to choose whether you are going for the fully automatic means the capital intensive techniques, capital intensive technology or the labor intensive technology. You have to choose. Why you have to choose? If you have enough capital, no question, you will go for automatic. But if you have less capital, is it clear? You cannot go for the automatic machines. You have to go for the semi-manual or semi-automatic or the manuals. Can I make you understand? Here is also the problem of choice because you have limited resource. Next part, you want to produce a product that is for whom? Whether it is for the rich people or for the poor people. So this is all the problems of allocations of resource, what to produce, how to produce and for whom to produce. Can I make you understand? Next part, how to come out of this problem. Before explaining that part, that is the production possibility curve is the answers. Before going to that point, I'd like to tell you 2 more points that we need to understand first. First one is the opportunity cost. Opportunity cost refers the next best alternative is called the opportunity cost. Suppose take it for example, you got 2 jobs from 2 different places. Suppose you got a job from Nagpur, very far away from your home, another at your locality as a journalist. And at Nagpur they are giving you around 50,000 and here you are getting at 40,000. So staying at Nagpur, rented at home, its living cost and it doesn't makes you or doesn't help you to get to go for more savings, or that is considered as a more expensive. Whereas in your nearby places, in your locality, as a job of journalist, which is giving you 40,000, it is much more comfortable, much more beneficial for you. So you opt the second options and you leave the first one, you sacrifice the first one, in exchange of that you got the second one. So sacrifices that you made, that is considered as an opportunity cost. Can I make you understand? So your next best alternative is the job of journalist at your place. Can I make you understand? Next part, next is MRT, marginal rate of transformation. What is marginal rate of transformation? It is a simple sense, in very short sense, it is simply a ratio between sacrifice and gain. Now we will understand, we will see what we are sacrificing, what we are gaining by a simple curve that is called the production possibility curve. Okay? Now, suppose take it for granted. See here, production possibility curve. Before going to the curve, I have 2 options. In a village, suppose take it for example, I think all of you have seen the film Sholay, is it clear? One Gabbar was there. He used to come to the village and he take away all the things. Is it clear? So suppose in a village, like take it for Ramgarh में suppose take it for example 10 आदमी हैं. ये 10 आदमी को if we put we have to produce guns and the butter. अगर suppose take it for example ये 10 आदमी को अगर हम guns बनाने लगा देंगे तो हमें 10 units guns मिलेगा लेकिन butter is 0. फिर अगर हम 10 आदमी से 2 आदमी को छांट देते, if we decrease 2 of the person, we will get 1 unit of butter. Again, if you reduce 3 persons from here, we will get 2 units. Again, if we reduce 4 persons from here, we have to. Now here, by this curve, I want to explain. These are the possible combination of producing 2 of the goods. That's why it is called the production possibility curve, PPC curve. Production possibility curve. From its name we can define you can also define these are the possible combinations. 10 guns, 0 butter. 8 guns, 1 butter. 5 guns, 2 butter. 1 guns, 3 butter. Can I make you understand? So these are the possible combinations. If this is called the schedule. As we have learned that when in the junior classes, what is schedule? When it is present in a table form, that is called the schedule. And what is curve? When this schedule is graphical representations, this is the graphical representations, this is the y-axis, and this is the the x-axis. Suppose take it for example, here you are producing guns, here we are showing the butter. Okay? Now, if we plot it, suppose 10 units, 0 guns. Suppose 1 unit of guns, 1, 2 and 3. If 1 unit of guns, we will get 8. So this was the point. If we join this, we will get a curve like this. This is called the production possibility curve. What it is called? Production possibility. It shows the possible combinations of producing 2 of the units. Now, here are some limitations, some assumptions are there. We assume that we are producing only 2 of the goods. What are the goods we are producing? Guns and butter. Can I make you understand? What are the goods we are assume that the resources are allocated for producing 2 of them. We have to make the choice. Allocation of resource. We have to, according this curve, we can come out the problem. That is the answer of the central problem of economics. Now, what is the mathematical way or what by this curve tell us how to use the scarce resource to fulfill our needs. That is the main reason why we should study the production possibility curve. Now see, these are the possible combination of producing 2 units, and this curve, it depicts, it shows that is a concave shaped curve, and this curve is considered production possibility curve. Can I make you understand? These are the possible combinations. So this is the schedule and this is the curve. Why it is called curve? Because this is a graphical presentation of this schedule. Can I make you understand? That's why it is called the production possibility. This shows the possible combination of. Now it has some limitations. What are the limitations? Now the resource is limited and we have to produce 2 of the goods. Whatever the 2 of the goods we are producing, on the basis of technology and resource available to us. Is it clear? On the basis of technology and resources available to us. And there are some characters of this production possibility curve. If we use advanced technology, the curve will shift to these areas. And if we use the primitive technology, the curve will come this area. Can I make you understand? If we use, this is for the advanced technology. And this is for the primitive technology, means the old technology. Can I make you understand? Is it clear? Now, here more things we need to learn. What are the more things we were going to learn here? Suppose take it for example, I'm just explaining you. Is it clear? Once again, I have to make the schedules. See here, this is the guns, this is the butter, two more columns I have to add. One is called the marginal opportunity MOC and this is the MRT. Now very simple to understand what I told you, guns 10 units, butter 0, MOC dash, MRT dash. Now, guns 8 units, butter 1 units. Now, how much units that is sacrificed? 2. And what I told you, MRT means the ratio between S for sacrifice and G for gain. So, how much sacrifice they have made? 2 units for the purpose of gain of 1 unit. Next, 5, 2 unit. So how much units they have sacrificed? 3. So how much ratios? 3 is to 2. Again 1, 4 units. Again how much? Here it will be 4 units. Sorry, 3 units butter, and here 4 is to 3. Now, here we will learn that MRT is simply the ratio between sacrifice and gain. And marginal opportunity cost says that एक additional unit के लिए हमें जितना sacrifice करना. See here, how much unit butter is increased? 1 unit. 1 से 2 हुआ. 1 से 2 हुआ तो कितने की गेन हुआ? एक एडिशनल यूनिट के लिए हमें जितने सैक्रिफाइस करना पड़ रहा है, एक एडिशनल यूनिट ऑफ ड्यू टू 1 एडिशनल यूनिट ऑफ बटर वी नीड टू सैक्रिफाइस 3 यूनिट्स ऑफ गन्स. सो दैट इज द अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट. एंड व्हाट इज MRT? MRT is the simply ratio between the sacrifice and gain. MRT is simply the ratio between the sacrifice and gain. In the next part, we are going to learn how many types, what are the patterns, how many types of PPC curves are there, or what are the shapes of PPC curve. There are 3 shapes of PPC curve: concave, convex, and straight line. How I will define concave curve? When it is concave, when sacrifice is greater than the gain. When sacrifice is greater than gain, that is called concave. When it is convex, now when gain is more than the sacrifice. And when it is constant, when sacrifice and gain both are equal, then it is straight line. Can I make you understand? Please stay with me. See here, when the PPC curve concave, when MRT is increasing, MRT is increasing means when sacrifice is greater than gain. See here, sacrifice 2 unit and gain is 1 unit. So MRT is increasing, so that's why it is concave by shape. Next, when it is convex, when it is convex, now when sacrifice, when MRT decrease, when MRT decrease, now when sacrifice is less than gain, when sacrifice is less than gain, that time MRT is decreasing, that time it will be the convex. Can I make you understand? And when PPC curve will be the straight line, here, see here, when PPC curve will be the straight line, suppose take it for example, this is y-axis, this is x-axis, this is gun, this is butter, this is your this is your PPC curve, ये आपका straight line. When the PPC curve will be the straight line, when sacrifice is equal to the gain, means MRT is constant. When MRT is constant, see here, the sacrifice जितने की हो रहा है, जितने की sacrifice होता है, उतने की gain हो रहा है. Is it clear? जितने की sacrifice हो रहा है, उतने की gain. When MRT is constant, that time it is considered as a straight line. So the PPC curve will be the straight line when the sacrifice and gain both are equal and MRT is constant. So what we learned today, what is PPC curve? Production possibility curve. It shows the different combinations of producing two of the commodity within the limited resource. Can I make you understand? Next part is what is the shapes of PPC curve? There are 3 shapes of PPC curve. First one is the concave. As I told you, concave. This is a concave curve. If this is a concave curve, suppose take it for example, this is concave. And when sacrifice is greater than gain, can I make you understand? तो sacrifice जब gain से ज़्यादा हो रहा है, then it is considered as concave. What is convex? ना convex कब होते हैं? MRT decrease होते हैं. MRT कब decrease होते हैं? When sacrifice is less than gain. And what is straight line? Straight line क्या है? ना sacrifice is equal to gain. जब sacrifice gain के बराबर की है, जितने की sacrifice हो रहा है, उतने की gain हो रहा है. When MRT is constant, that time it is the straight line. So today we have learned that there are 3 shapes of PPC curve. First one is the concave, second one is the convex, and the third one is the straight line. Clear? Next, we are going to learn the movement of PPC curve. There are 2 movements of PPC curve. Is it clear? One is the shift of PPC curve, another one is the rotation of the PPC curve. First one is the movement of production possibility curve. One is called the shift, another one is called the rotate. When it is shift and when it is rotate. Suppose take it for example, as I explained you, that is the y-axis, this is the x-axis, and this is the PPC curve. It moves to this. This is called the shift. Now, why this shift happens? Shift happens due to the advanced change in technology. Change in technology. अगर हम टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज कर देते हैं, यहाँ पर टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज होने के कारण और ड्यू टू यूज ऑफ एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी, अगर हम एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करते हैं, इज इट क्लियर? अगर एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करते हैं तो क्या होते हैं? राइटवर्ड शिफ्ट हो जाते हैं। और अगर हम प्रिमिटिव टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करते हैं, अगर हम ओल्ड टेक्नोलॉजी, ड्यू टू ओल्ड टेक्नोलॉजी और द प्रिमिटिव टेक्नोलॉजी, तो क्या होगा ना? इट विल शिफ्ट टू दिस पार्ट। तो यहां पर हम लोग क्या देख रहे हैं? शिफ्ट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, मतलब पीपीसी का इस पोजीशन से इस पोजीशन में शिफ्ट हो जाते हैं एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी के कारण, और इस पोजीशन से इस पोजीशन में आ जाते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ द ओल्ड एंड प्रिमिटिव टेक्नोलॉजी। तो हम लोग यहाँ पर व्हाट वी हैव स्टडीड द शिफ्टिंग ऑफ पीपीसी कर्व। नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अबाउट द रोटेट ऑफ पीपीसी कर्व। व्हेन द पीपीसी कर्व रोटेट, suppose take it for example on y-axis में हम लोग गन्स को दिखा रहे हैं, we are showing the guns, and on y-axis, sorry, on our x-axis we are showing the butter. Suppose this is the PPC curve, ये आपके PPC curve है। Suppose गन्स बनाने का टेक्नोलॉजी हम वही मशीन्स को यूज कर रहे हैं, लेकिन बटर बनाने की टेक्नोलॉजी हमने चेंज कर दी है, नया मशीन्स लेके आए, तो क्या होगा? गन्स तो उतना ही मिलेगा क्योंकि पुराने मशीन चल रहे हैं। हम नया मशीन लेके आने के कारण हमारे बटर का प्रोडक्शन, सपोज यहाँ पर 10 था, ये 15 हो गया, तो हमारे क्या हो गया ना? बटर की नया एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी, बटर की टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज, बटर प्रोडक्शन करने की टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज करने के कारण हमारे 10 से 15 तक शिफ्ट हो गया, आई मीन सॉरी मूव कर लिया, 5 यूनिट ज्यादा मिल रहा है। तो यहां पर हम लोग क्या देख रहे हैं ना? एक को हमने कांस्टेंट रखा, दूसरे को हम चेंज कर दिए, बटर बनाने के मशीन को हम चेंज कर दिए। इज इट क्लियर? ये दूसरा भी हो सकते हैं, इट कैन बी लाइक दैट। इज इट क्लियर? हम लोग सपोज टेक इट फॉर एग्जांपल, यहां पर बटर बना रहे हैं, यहां पर हम लोग गन्स बना रहे हैं। डू यू अंडरस्टैंड? गन्स बनाने का नया मशीन आ गया, तो व्हाट विल हैपन ना? बटर विल बी रिमेन सेम, लेकिन यहां पर मान लो 10 यूनिट्स मिल रहा है, यहां पर अभी 15 यूनिट्स मिल रहा है। सो दिस इज कॉल्ड द रोटेट। इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? रोटेट। इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? रोटेट। कोई एक का मतलब 2 गुड्स बना रहे हैं, उनमें से कोई एक का अगर प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस और अगर नए मशीन्स यूज करते हैं तो हमारे नया टेक्नोलॉजी लेके आते हैं, उसके कारण क्या होता है? ग्राफ में चेंज होते हैं, जिसमें हम नया मशीन से एडवांस मशीन्स लगाते हैं। हम जानते हैं, वी नो दैट एडवांस मशीन्स के कारण हमारे आउटपुट बढ़ जाते हैं, तो उसमें हमारे क्या होते हैं? व्हाट इट हैपेंस, हाउ इट हैपन, व्हाट इट हैपेंस ना, उसके कारण रोटेट होते हैं। और शिफ्ट कब होते हैं? जब दोनों का, आई मीन द गन्स एंड द बटर, सपोज टेक इट फॉर एग्जांपल, यहां पर हम गन्स एंड द बटर दोनों की नया मशीन्स लेके आए, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा? पहले से ज्यादा मिलेगा। वी विल, ठीक है, दोनों, अगर दोनों का चेंज कर देते हैं तो क्या होते हैं? शिफ्ट, और किसी एक का चेंज करते हैं तो क्या होते हैं? रोटेट। एंड दिस इज ऑल अबाउट योर प्रोडक्शन पॉसिबिलिटी कर्व, एंड नेक्स्ट वी विल लर्न अबाउट द कंज्यूमर इक्विलिब्रियम। थैंक यू, स्टे सेफ।